Okay. Oops. One second. Oh, excuse me. Just 1 second on that. That's boop. And perfect. There we go. Everything should be good and set up. Okay. There we go. Turn that way down. And we are live. If you're joining right now, thanks for joining. Last time I think we left off on a Knuckles stage. Boy, I was not looking forward to getting to that level yet. The Knuckles levels in this, I think, are just a little tedious. They're fine, I guess. I don't hate them as much as I used to, but I still don't really like them that much.
We were able to locate Eggman's secret base.
Oh, is the bitrate messing up? Oh, it might be. 1 second. Yeah, I think the bitrate's messing up. Oh.
Sheesh, it's like a maze.
Let's turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Should be good. Hey there, Felicia. How you doing today? I hope I pronounced that right. Oh, come on. Okay, Omochao, you can stop talking now, buddy. It will appear when you get closer. You will see it when it is visible. When it is nearby, it will be close. Sometimes when these games give you hints, they're like the worst hints ever. On the Black Iron, that would be great if I knew what that was exactly. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, never mind. No, I'm daft. Okay. I know what it's near. There we go. This game has probably one of the most uncooperative and awkward cameras ever that I've ever seen in a game. Path to the green room, okay. Okay. So this is the blue room, so I gotta go this way. How you doing, Mr. Mundo? Yes, it's Knuckles. Knock knock, it's Nux, yo. You know, the thing that bothers me is that the lyrics say that, unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle, but literally the very first thing we ever see Knuckles do in the entire series is chuckle. Man's theme song can't even get him right. Where's Omega? He's not in this one, unfortunately. This is right before that. That's Heroes that Omega first shows up in. Oh, I knew that was coming, and I still ran underneath it. Oh. Maybe if they ever figure out how to make like another port of Heroes, then I'll probably end up streaming that at some point. Because Heroes is a good game. It's just it's got its issues. Its issues all stemming from the fact that it was released in like 2004. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother to run into that that door. Okay, it says path to the green room, so it shouldn't be that far away. Wondering. 2003. Okay, my bad. I think I only thought 2004 because I think that might be around the time I got Heroes. Because I do think I might have gotten it. Yeah. Hi, Omochao. Yeah, I hate Omochao. He is equally annoying as he is cute. Born in 2004. Jeez, man. I find it hard to believe that anybody is that new. Okay, Knuckles, grab the damn... I keep forgetting he's got a short jump. Like, he gets no height on it. Angry man, that's me. I can't... How am I supposed to be in the game? I don't even know where the key is. Find an angry man. Jesus. If I just keep running in circles... so this is actually the PC version. This is the Steam version. I did used to have it on GameCube. I don't anymore because I've had to sell a lot of my games. I do have the first one on Dreamcast, but my Dreamcast doesn't work anymore, and yeah. Wait, what's up there? Okay, that's the green room. And I'm just running in circles because I'm an idiot. I don't have the battle DLC because, to be completely honest, it doesn't actually add anything. Like, it adds some multiplayer stuff, and I think that's it. Outside of that, I don't really see a huge point in paying money for it. I don't think any new game has mechanics quite as... None of the Sonic games after, I think, Adventure 2 feel quite as smooth. It has its issues, I think. I think its biggest issue is that you've just got a lot of levels go up, then go right, and left by the wind power. Okay, so... Like, I don't think that anything outside of the Sonic levels are all that good. The Tails levels are... See, I don't mind them being too fast. I would like a modern Sonic to be a little tighter. Maybe keep the same speed that Frontiers has, but he could stand to be a little more finely tuned. The one thing that I will commend every Sonic game after this for doing, though, is having a much better camera. Because the camera in this is booty. Okay. I am 100... Yeah, see, that is something that I will. So I am definitely more of a Mario fan than a Sonic fan. My hot take is that Mario is of a higher consistency in terms of quality. Whereas I don't think it has the peaks that Sonic has. It also doesn't have the absolute just drops in quality. In my opinion, there's no Mario game that's as good as Sonic 3, but there's also no Mario game that's as bad as Sonic 06. Path to the Red Room. Okay. So, as much as I like specific individual Sonic games more than like specific individual Mario games, I do think that Mario just has like more consistency. Okay, so it's yellow here. Okay. Okay, so it's... but I absolutely would have also understood if we had never gotten a Sonic 2 game. Like, ever. Because Sonic 1 is not a very well-designed platformer. It's got its moments and its strengths, but I don't think it's a super well-refined game. Okay, where the hell is this damn thing? Like, I just want out of this level because I know what's coming next, and I hate the ghost boss. Like, I always used to have difficulty with it as a kid. Ooh. Oh, damn it, Knuckles. Okay. Silver is from Sonic 06, but Blaze, I think, was first shown in Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush was the first one on DS. And it's by the same guys that did the Advance trilogy, so it definitely feels like a slightly higher quality version of the Advance games. Oh, some frame dips. Oh, there. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Yes, Silver's head does look like a cannabis leaf, and that is probably the funniest thing to me.
I have to try harder.
Oh, I hate this boss fight. And then it's another boss fight right after. Because the last... Oh, thanks. Yeah, you have a good one, man. Oh, man. God, I hate this asshole. I hate this asshole so much. I'm not even sure why the hell I used to have difficulty with this as a kid, because having beaten this not that long ago, like a couple years ago, I don't remember him being hard. I just remember not liking him. Because it feels time-consuming and tedious. Like, I think if you could hit him twice per, like, twice in a row, then the boss fight would be a little more manageable. A little less tiresome. Oh my god, just spit out the goddamn fire. Because it just feels like you're wasting time when you're fighting him. And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's like you're playing a video game. Yeah, you are wasting time. You're factually wasting time. Like, it does feel like you're wasting time, but that's the thing with video games, is like the best ones don't feel like you're wasting your time. And this boss fight makes you feel like you're wasting time. You did not miss anything, Yeet Man. You missed me spending way too damn long trying to find 3 keys, and then I started the boss fight. So you're just in time. You know what, dude? The party doesn't start till you get here, so... And he's gonna turn around. Yep. At least the music kicks ass. Like, no matter what, whenever the game has, like, a dull moment, like this fight or any of the Knuckles stages, like, the music's always good. Yeah, I will actually die on this hill. Amy has probably one of the best themes in Sonic Adventure 1. I don't care if that makes me sound kind of fruity. I genuinely think that her theme's a banger. Oh, sweet, man, thanks. Oh, you bastard. Hi, Dark Super Saiyan. Great to have you here. I also love Sonic Adventure 2. It is probably my 3rd favorite Sonic game. Oh, I got 900 now. Let me... Damn, nice. Thank you, man. So as a kid, I didn't like Sonic CD. I think I was just too young to appreciate it properly. But as an adult, I can admit that it's a game that I was absolutely wrong about. Sonic CD's got probably the 3rd best soundtrack in my opinion, and it's a good soundtrack. That's the thing with Sonic, is every Sonic game, even the bad ones, have like really good music, except for Sonic Chronicles. That is the exception. Yeah, like Sonic 06. Like, Sonic 06, like, masterful soundtrack. You know, it kind of pains me that this entire game, I swear, Sonic has, like, maybe 3 or 4 scenes with Eggman. For people that are, like, supposed to be arch rivals, you never get to fight them as Sonic. That's weird to me now. So, I will say, aside from the music, there is one other really good thing about Sonic 06, and it was the feeling of waiting for it to come out. Like, when it was announced, and, like, I would go onto game trailers almost every day for weeks, months even, and and I would just like watch trailers for it and just get stupidly hyped. Yeah, I would say that Shadow is definitely more of like supposed to be his arch rival. I guess they didn't really think of how characters with like differing gameplay styles would fare against each other. Damn it! This is what happens when you don't play it for like two or 3 years. They weren't like, oh man, we're gonna... You know what? I liked in Heroes where, with like the team battles, that is like those are really fun boss fights. They're not hard, but I think that they are enjoyable. I wonder if there's like a competitive scene for Sonic Heroes versus mode. You know, like how people turn things that really aren't meant to be fighting games into fighting games, like Dark Souls. I wonder if somebody is like, man, like what's the meta on Team Chaotix? Okay, one more hit. There we go. He's spinning like a baby. Yeah, let it rip. I do think Sonic 2 is probably, in my opinion, what is the best Sonic game? So, I do have a soft spot for Sonic 2. I think it's up there. Like, I do think that it is probably... It's definitely in my top 5. I would say 3. But I have a very hot opinion on 3. 3 is probably my favorite one. My hot opinion of 3 is that both Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are really good on their own. And Sonic and Knuckles on its own is probably my favorite game in the series. Probably tying with 3. The only issue is, I think that when you pair it with Sonic 3, it feels too long. There's a save feature for a reason in that game.
Is everyone alright? We should be landing soon.
The hatch doors are open. Sweat it, Knuckles. The only thing in the cargo bay.
Well, even in the versions of Sonic 1 where they added the spin dash, you can tell that the game is just really not meant for it. It is meant to be a more methodical platformer. I think Sonic 2 is probably the game that made people go, oh, it's just a game where you hold right. It's not. It is definitely not a game that you just hold right. When I did a Let's Play of it like years ago on an old channel, Sonic 2, if you just like hold right, you are not going to have a good time. You have to be good at Sonic 2. The speed is a reward for being good at the platforming. Hey, name that's in cursive. I can't quite read that because it's like really tiny. How you doing, man?
Not much time left before Eggman fires that weapon again. We got to hurry. Let's find the kid.
Yeah, I can't read that. I'm too dyslexic.
Someone designed that weapon to be impenetrable.
The ending in Sonic 2 is amazing.
Its defense shields are super strong, so we have to find a way to destroy it. Isn't that?
So I actually really liked Sonic 3. I went into it, I was like,
It's a fake one. I created.
you know what? We're 3 movies deep. I'm going to enjoy it regardless. But I wasn't expecting it to actually be really good. Any time where the movie like slows down and it just like lets you enjoy a moment with Shadow or like any sort of emotional scenes, I was like, no, wow, they nailed it.
We'll switch the Chaos Emerald when the machine has
So I actually, like, I do have the Sonic Mega Collection Plus. These are, these are not the best ways to play it. I don't know what it is. Sega kind of messed with the emulator that they used for this, because the GameCube one is fantastic. This one also adds in... I'm going to just pause that for a second. This one also adds in, like, the Game Gear games that Sonic Adventure DX added on the GameCube. Yeah, the GameCube version is the best way to play the Sonic Mega Collection. As well, like, not just for... The best game trailer, for my opinion, is Mortal Kombat X. So... I think... So, Mortal Kombat X is my favorite Mortal Kombat. And it doesn't matter what the trailer is. I'm probably going to buy it if it's a Mortal Kombat game. I hate rap, so like I'm not a fan of rap. I barely like. I don't think there's really like any bands or mute songs, any musicians that I really like. And like I would have bought it regardless, but I definitely I don't even really remember the trailer. I think like 11 had like a mumble rap trailer. And I don't know, like I wasn't super feeling that. Oh shit, no. Tails, what are you doing? We don't need to kiss God. So I did this was years ago on a really old channel. No, we're not doing that. Where I did I took the trailer from Mortal Kombat 11, and instead I put Moonlight Sonata to it, instead of like the whatever song NetherRealm used. And people were like, dude, like with the classical, like this is kind of a little more messed up. Like, yeah, no, this actually works. Oh, no, shit. Why do I do that? I keep shooting at the explosives to, you know what it is? It's, oh, geez, I need to get that missile. Come on, Tails. And now I just want like a retelling of Evangelion, but instead of Shinji, it's Tails. Getting the robot Tails. I mean, there was a point in time where Sega was like the sponsor for Evangelion, so I mean, it's not the craziest crossover that could happen with it. Okay, you're gonna go back up. Okay, well you... Okay, why is he not going up? Like, just move. There we go. I don't know why he wasn't, like, activating the thrusters. I know why. I'm actually just stupid. It's because I was, like, holding the button after jumping and not, jumping and then pressing. Okay, let's go. Oh, I don't have the thing to... I don't have the upgrade to break the iron boxes. Get in the damn plane, Tails. I used to have this friend in high school that just like had this irrational dislike of Tails. Like, just this total, absolute hatred of him. And, like, I get it. Like, you don't always... Like, I know as a kid, I definitely, like, I thought he was kind of just dorky. So I didn't really have, like, a huge attachment to him as a character. Whoops. No, not out the airlock, not out the... No, because I don't think he liked Latinas. I mean, he probably didn't mind them, but I don't think he had, like, a preference for them. There we go. I like that they wrote that into Sonic 3. Where he's, like, watching the telenovela. And it's like, oh man, they did the meme. They did the meme in the most PG-13 way they could. But they did the meme. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Oh, right. So this camera just does not like cooperating. Should be like... See, I don't really have preferences. I'm boring like that. Okay, where the hell is... How the hell do I get out of here? Just had Chinese food. Oh. Doi. My skull is thicker than the Latinas that Shadow loves. God, I really... Oh, there we go. Sorry. Wow, I probably need to get my eyes fixed. Okay, we're not shooting anything. Tails, what have you done? Okay. Shoot nothing. Damn it, Tails. Oh, I don't need to go back and get it. Okay. See, this is what happens when you don't play a game for a long enough period of time. You just kind of forget that, you just kind of forget how everything works. What do I got after this? Like two more levels in the hero story? God, these last few levels are really long, though. You guys want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? That. That's why I don't have to use the lock-on feature unless I have to. I agree. It is the worst sound I have ever heard in a video game. That beep is what I hear 24/7 because, yeah, that is what I imagine tinnitus is like. It's up there with the crying in Yoshi's Island, and the
I gotta do better.
The Where Did You Learn to Fly bitch from Cybermorph on the Atari Jaguar.
Okay, Sonic. Now put that emerald. Sonic, Amy is.
I didn't get that, Tails. What happened to Amy? Tails?
In the words of Knuckles, oh no! Find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. Okay, so just keep doing what I'm doing. This is my least favorite stage in the game. This level is needlessly confusing at times. Just, it's way too damn big. It's not fun. On a rotating beacon above a blue moon. Okay, we're gonna take that. Like, this has to be my least favorite level, probably in any Sonic game. I was really hoping that, I mean, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It was definitely not there. Oh, I don't think I can... At least the hints aren't backwards. That's true. That's true, because I think... Oh, geez, what stage does that? Is that one of Rouge's later on? Oh, God. Oh, God, no. I don't want to have to go through that ever. Yeah, I'm trying to think what stage does that. Yeah, okay, yeah, Rouge's version of this stage. Why did you not grab that, Knuckles? Just... Between the inverted blue tower and the steel tower on the ground. Inverted blue tower. With one... Oh. Okay. If I had just looked, I would have seen it. Damn it. Oh, nice. Well, not with that attitude, you can't, Knuckles. Don't be like Knuckles, give a fuckles. I don't know why I said that. I just did. It wasn't funny, it wasn't clever. Jesus Christ. I wasn't expecting to be bounced that high. Highest rotating beacon. Okay, so Dragon Ball Legends isn't shutting down. That's good. That's probably one of the, like, 2 mobile games that I've ever actually, like, cared about. But it's good to hear that it's not shutting down. Okay, Knuckles, you can... The platform below the Ark. I don't know if you've noticed, there's a lot of platforms that are below the Ark. But that's definitely good. I tried out the Dragon Ball Super card game on PC yesterday. First off, it was a nightmare to set up. It seems like something that would be like stupidly easy to set up. You just install the damn game and you play. But it kept giving me like all this crap about like, oh, yeah, we detected an error. Okay, what was the error? I don't know, man. We just detected one. I'm like, or you could tell me what the error is, and I could probably fix it. Instead of having to guess. There's no Android version. It is just PC at the moment. Like it's not even on Steam. You have to download it from Namco Bandai's website. I think they're doing it as like a test, to see if there is like an audience for their card games on other through like other means. Because like there's no moving on a square stone platform, so square and stone. Square and stone, square and stone, square and stone. Okay, it's not going to be down here, I don't think. You know what? We're gonna hit up another monitor. One more monitor, I think. See, I think card games work really well on phones. It's the only... Okay, that is ground. Okay. That kind of scared the shit out of me for a second, which goes to show how long it's been since I've played this. I think card games on phones work really well. Being able to touch your hands, like your cards, and like actually, well, I mean, like you can always touch your hands, but being able to like actually like touch your cards instead of cycling through them with like a D-pad or an analog stick is always a huge improvement. Yeah, because I don't think... Because, like, the Chromebooks use, they use Chrome OS, which I don't think is... I don't think there's any games on Steam that are actually, like, made for it. On a square platform. It's square and it's stone. So, I wonder. Yeah, so like I'm sure you could probably install Steam. It's Linux, but you have to turn on a setting to fix that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that anything would work on a MacBook or a Chromebook, my bad. Yeah, I've never actually used a Chromebook. I know my mom has one. And any time she's like, "Hey, I've got this issue with my Chromebook," I'll be like, I don't know how to fix that." Like if it's a computer, like an actual like Microsoft like Windows operating system, I could probably fix most issues. I'm not like an absolute genius when it comes to computers. I can sometimes barely figure out how the hell mine works, and I've had it for years. But at the same time, it's like, I could probably figure out an issue. Oh my god. Yeah, that one's not going to tell me nothing. Okay, floating around the moon. There's a lot of, like what constitutes as a moon here? Okay? I mean, you want to be a smart ass. The moon's technically just a big asteroid. Chromebooks suck. I wanted to get rid of mine, but I don't have a decent enough computer to replace it. Yeah, that I think is probably the big issue. They are handy. They have their use. They have their purpose. And I'm glad that they exist. I think if that's something if you want a Chromebook and you know what you're in for. Okay, floating around the moon. Like what? But yeah, it's not having something like better to replace it is probably that would be a bit of a hurdle. Oh. Ooh, yes. Okay. Nope, not that way. Aha! Can't even open OBS. Yeah, because I don't like OBS. I don't think supports the operating system. I don't know. I've only used a Chromebook long enough to be like, huh, okay. To be honest, I don't even use OBS anymore, so like that's not an issue for me, but I've moved on to like Streamlabs.
Very well. If that's how you want to play, I will take it from you.
So with this fight, you kind of have to be a little careful. Just because, like, Rouge, if she is on top of you, will just, like, drop. It's not a hard fight, but it is easy to die. Because that's just Sonic. Even the easiest Sonic game, is really, really easy to die. Streamlabs is OBS. It's a different name because OBS is open source. Okay. Well, I like how Streamlabs is set up a little better, so... Its layout is it just works better for me. I don't know what the hell Rouge was doing there, but she was just like freaking the fuck out. Used to use Streamlabs on my phone. I immediately stopped using it because the game audio muted when I wanted to use my mic. I have honestly no idea how to fix that. I've never had that issue. Like, as long as I've used Streamlabs for the last, like, 2 months, it's been super, super smooth. The only time I had issues is a couple weeks ago when I tried to stream and record at the same time. There we go.
Get away from my emerald.
Like I tried to use what was it, XSplit. There's another streamer that I watch, Megaharv, who like he uses XSplit, so I figured like, hey, if it works for this guy that I watch, I may as well try it myself. And I wasn't gelling with it very well. So I moved on to Streamlabs, and I honestly haven't looked back. Like, I don't even use OBS for recording, like, my review footage anymore. Especially with my most recent review, my Garoden Breakblow one. And also, yeah, XSplit also isn't free. Which is what he said. He said when he was talking about it, he's like, it's not free, but it's, like, it's worth paying for. If I wasn't broke, I probably would have at least tried it. But, yeah. Restream works fine, but my capture card gets video delay for some reason. Is it an internal or is it an external capture card? Because if it's external, you're always going to get that input delay. If it's internal, you're not going to get input delay. It'll be seamless. It'll be like you are plugging it into a monitor instead of it's external. Yeah. Yeah, my capture card also gets input delay or video delay. So I got a splitter. So when I want to record from my consoles to my PC, I can do that and just switch. Sorry, 1 second. I meant to mute that. Yeah, you have to watch it on your TV. Wow, Jesus. Oof, that was hard. That hurt. That physically hurt. Wow. But yeah, like I got a splitter so I could switch seamlessly between my displays. Oh my god, that fit. Wow. I didn't have a headache before, and now I do. Fuck it. Last time I played Tomb Raider, I noted. Yeah. Yeah, like it is annoying. That's something I hate about external capture devices. If the internal ones weren't as expensive as they are, I probably would have shelled out the money for one. I think there's something like, geez, I want to say like, oh, geez, wow, that almost didn't end well. I want to say they're about 200 to 300 for an external. What? Okay, so the middle one is the wrong answer. Oh, damn it, Sonic. Oh. Oh, you got yours for $17? Jesus, man. What capture device do you use? Because I've got an Elgato. Because like $17, like if it's a good capture device, like that's a steal. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that brand. Is that any good? Well, that's good to hear though. It's that's actually like a pretty good oh, where am I going? That's a pretty good capture device. Mine was, I think, a little more on the expensive side. Which, I mean, I don't recommend getting a capture device just because it's expensive. But it was a brand I was familiar with. Not bad, not bad. Oh, right. I am silly. Okay, camera, you can go through the wall now. What is going on with the camera? Oh, damn it, Sonic. Okay. Lightspeed dash. 'Cause I'm not taking no risks there. Oof, wow. Whew. I nearly just, like, ran right off that ledge. Like, I would have just kept going. See, I kind of hate that in this level you can't really go fast. Like, this is not the gotta go fast level. I mean, maybe it is if you're, like, used to it. And you know where, like, all of the pitfalls and everything are. It's not a room, we're in space. Jesus, you'd figure a guy with 300 IQ would know that this doesn't actually constitute as a room. It's like, where the hell did he get his doctorate? A Cracker Jack box? Worse, MIT. Don't kill me, please. Oh boy. Be nice if you could adjust the camera. Oh no! Oh, that's painful. Oh, that is so painful. Oh my god. Oh, that's frustrating. You know what? We're just gonna be right back. Just gonna run to the washroom real quick. And there we go. We are... Where's my controller? There we go. Is the game not showing? Oh, there it is. There it is. I used to say if I miss Diddy is innocent and then proceed to still miss the jump. Oh man, that's the worst part. I don't know. Does missing the jump technically mean he's innocent? I mean, if he had to be proven innocent, then you wouldn't have missed the jump. Oh man. There was some sort of logic there. I'm just not sure what that logic is. Idiot logic. That's the logic that I used. Why am I in bondage? Oh, because... Okay. Okay, I have no idea why I just dropped frames there. I mean, damn if it wasn't kind of cool. Like, I'm always down for a slow-mo moment. That's frustrating. See, I really wish he would just, like, snap to the rail. Because there'll be times where it's like, you don't exactly have time to line it up properly. It's like, I'm not going to be able to line this up going at the speed that I'm going at. And still, like, carry any degree of momentum. Oh, damn, I could have used that one up. There we go. Oh. A lot of dropped frames there, and I don't really know why. That was close. This definitely does have, like, final level energy to it, and I don't know why it's not, because I'm pretty sure we've got another Sonic level even after this. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of that. It's probably because I'm like... Oh, damn it, come on, Sonic. You know what? I don't know what's causing the frame drops. It could be the fact that I am streaming while playing a game that's not, you know, emulated. I know, like, Legends didn't give me any issues. Like, this isn't exactly a potato-ass PC, but it's also just not, like, top of the line. It's not super high-end. It's good enough that it plays the games that I want it to. And that's all I can ask. I don't even know what the hell the point of those gold guys are. I think they're just supposed to be like a little Easter egg, but I don't think they actually contribute to anything. Okay, let's drop down. Take that guy out. Is what I wanted to say. There we go. Actually, is there anything back here? No. Okay. I used to have a potato PC. The most recent console it could emulate was the Wii. That's actually not bad. Like if you can emulate Wii games, like you've got like a good, what, like 100 good games that you can emulate. I mean, like that's not bad. The only issue is that like a lot of the good ones require things like the Wii Motion Plus. Okay, I'm on green. Don't kill me. Okay, now I'm on yellow. If I could just rotate the damn camera. Okay. I think I go to blue. Oh, there we go. Yeah, suck it, Mario Galaxy. You weren't the first to have gravity mechanics. You did it better. Like I'm not gonna lie, Mario Galaxy definitely did it better. Oh my god. That is like nerve-wracking. Okay, Sonic, if you don't mind like just like not dropping frames, I swear to god if you do this in the Shadow boss fight, I am going to lose every ounce of my shit. No. So this is what it's like to run a marathon while drunk, I imagine. I wouldn't actually know because I've never run a marathon. Okay. What? I didn't mean to sound like Skeletor there.
If the missile is not there, we have to go back using the spring.
Barely made it.
Ah. Whew. Okay. Beer number 2. But yeah, like if you can emulate Wii, like you can emulate GameCube, and then you've got a whole bunch of good shit there, man. My PC can emulate up to 360, and now it doesn't have to. I did try emulating PS3 games. It worked for certain ones and then not for others. Excuse me. Remember, the way you make a family is not family friendly. Until we meet again! Matt's got a better Skeletor impression.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
The two that that Matt's really good at is Arnold Schwarzenegger and Skeletor. But it's not just like any Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is specifically the voice that Wayne Grayson uses for Jaeger in Ultimate Muscle. It is like that super exaggerated Schwarzenegger impression, and it's great.
Counting on you, Tails. Take care of yourself.
I'm too high for this. Dude, I'm in space. How do you think I feel? Well, I'm not in space. I'm just playing a game where I'm in space.
It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful.
You have no way of knowing for sure if this would work, Sonic. This is an ass pull. If you want to talk about like ass pulls in games and anime, this is the biggest ass pull I have ever seen. Because Sonic has no way of knowing that would work. Also, I like that Tails can just make a Chaos Emerald. Do it when Eggman threatened to shoot Amy because I felt like she was... she's been deriding Sonic the entire franchise. The only game that I can think of where he's not like she's not deriding him is fucking Sonic the Fighters. And that's just because there's no dialogue in that. I hate this boss fight. Oh, I hate this boss fight. Oh yeah, I hate this boss fight. He shoots that fucking Super Kamehameha, and you are... if you get caught in that, like, you're fucked. Somehow I won on my first try. Like, not only... okay. So this opens up a whole nother can of worms. Tails just casually makes a Chaos Emerald, and his idea is, I made an 8th Chaos Emerald, let's give it to a guy who only needs 7. It has all the same properties. So Tails, why didn't you just make a whole nother set of Chaos Emeralds? He could have gone super. You know what? Make 2 sets of Chaos Emeralds. You hand one set to Sonic, you hand the other set to Knuckles, and they go up there, they fuck up the arc, and they're back in time for tea. Why didn't you do that, Tails? Smart enough to make a fucking Gundam. Why is my arm not attached? Oh, that's the side effect of using a fake Chaos Emerald. Sonic's arms are now completely divorced from his body. Now this level I like. This is a let's go fast level. Damn it. If that wasn't in my way, I would have I hate that sound though. Two of them showed up on the radar, and that's how Eggman knew it was fake. I mean, I don't have an issue with Eggman knowing it was fake. My issue is that Tails just didn't make another set. It's like, dude, this whole situation could have been over in like an hour tops. You didn't even have to go to space, man. Like, you could have just stayed home. You could have like handed Sonic like a spare set, and like that's it. Bam, done. Problem solved. Yeah, there is a lot of speedrun tricks. I think like 10 or 15 years ago, I probably would have been able to just like do this no problem. Because I've only played through this once in like the past couple years, I am way out of practice. I used to think that there was something on that ledge too, as a kid. I was like, man, I'm gonna try to get to that ledge, and I think I got close, but there's like an invisible barrier or something there. But yeah, if you're really good at the game, there is a lot of speedrun tricks, which is something I like about the adventure games, is that they encourage you to get really good at it. Whereas, like, a lot of the later games, they're just like, oh, it's on rails. Like Colors is a really good on rails game, but it's an on rails game. Same with like Unleashed. Like Unleashed has alternating, like, splitting pathways, but for the most part, it's on rails. You're not really supposed to sequence break a lot of Unleashed or Colors, which is what I like a lot about Frontiers. Is Frontiers feels like the Sonic game I wanted as a kid. There we go. Yeah, like, usually if you're good enough at this game, like, you would have already been done this level by now. That's generally how the stage is. Man, I love Sonic's confidence there. He's so confident in his ability, he's not even gonna look where he's grinding. So No, Sonic. Whoa, I'm gonna spin. I really like the open world Zeldas. I think Sonic going open world made a lot more sense than Zelda. I don't know why I did that. Like, if any series made sense to go open world, it was Sonic. Just like being able to zoom around and like go as fast as you damn well please, was a lot of fun. Like Frontiers is probably one of my favorite 3D Sonics. I don't know if I would classify it as my favorite, because there is this one and there's Unleashed. But I would say it's up there. The only thing I think I didn't like about Frontiers is a lot of the bosses in the open world are just, like, frustrating. I'm a huge fan of Zelda. Okay, yeah. No, sorry, I already read that one. I missed a word. Like, I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the open world bosses. Oh, you mother... This level really shouldn't be taking me this long. Like, there's that one where it's like you have to like run along that ring that it conjures up, or that pathway. That one I'm not too wild about. The actual, like, main bosses, I think, are fantastic. But, oh my god. I felt literally every part of my body tense up there. I have no idea where this is gonna take me. Oh, it's... What the hell even happened there? I have no idea. Oh my god. That felt way harder than I remembered. But yeah, like some of the open world bosses in Frontiers I wasn't too crazy about. But when you get to the actual bosses, holy shit. Like some of them are damn cool. No, dude, it's not him that saved you. It was poor writing. That is the one thing that I'm like really glad was left out of the movie. That's what she said. Oh man, I fucking love this boss fight. I know there is like a way easier way to beat him. I'm trying to remember how it is. Like there's a way to get like a guaranteed hit. It might be that. It might just be letting him pull ahead a little too much. So I know every time you jump, he'll jump too. Yeah, because they are in the Master Emerald in the movie continuity. Which I think is it's definitely a writing choice. It does give the Master Emerald Lightspeed Dash. That was it. It does give the Master Emerald more utility. Which I think is kind of important, because after, like, when's the last time we've actually, like, heard the Master Emerald mentioned in a game? Like, what, like Heroes? That's it, Shadow. You go back to your Latinas. Like, you know what? I'm fairly sure that the Master Emerald's been mentioned recently. But, like, has it shown up recently? In, like, the past 10 years?
I did it.
I guess whatever. It's not like the Super Emeralds where there was like, we'll have them in one game, and then that's it, ever. Because the form's too powerful. Who cares? It's fun. Let us have fun, Sega. You're not Ubisoft. You can make fun games. I like that it's coincidentally in the shape of Dr. Eggman's face. I mean, I get that I guess it may be like Gerald Robotnik's face. But still. Well, you know what? What the hell? I completely forgot how short this game is. So we're just gonna jump right into the Dark Side story too. Yeah, they were scattered across dimensions and then never found again. Kind of like the Soul Emeralds in Rush. Like I think maybe they're mentioned in Sonic 06. But they're never brought up again or used again. I don't even think they're used in Sonic Rush's sequel. By the way, before anybody is like, yo, dude, you review fucking Mega Man and UFC games, I have this near autistic ability to remember the least important things in video games. The least important. And it also doesn't help that I am so autistic that I am a huge Sonic fanatic. Good old Chikao Otsuka, rest in peace, man. He was the Japanese voice of Dr. Eggman. Dean Bristow as well was the English voice. They're both dead. Chikao Otsuka was also he was the father of the Japanese voice of Solid Snake as well. There's actually a little Easter egg towards that in Brawl, where Snake's codec is he just talks about how he doesn't like Sonic. And it's I don't know what it is. Something about him I don't like. And I thought it was do hedgehogs eat snakes? And I thought it was kind of a joke among those lines. No, it's a joke about the fact that his dad is the voice of Dr. Eggman. So kind of wish Smash would make other jokes like that. Oh, was this port put out for the 10th anniversary? Huh. Oh no, it's because Sonic Adventure 2 itself was put out for the 10th anniversary. Doy. I just remembered that. I remember getting an issue of EGM, New Time Select Time Attack. Okay. I remember getting an issue of EGM just before this came out on the Dreamcast. That was hey, it's Sonic's 10th anniversary, and it had a big poster. That was the box art of... I'll shush. But it had this poster in it. That was on one side it was the box art of Sonic Adventure 2 with Sonic and Shadow and the logo. They never changed the credits. Yeah, I don't think they did. And then the other side was describing all of the characters. At this point in time, the only thing I knew in terms of Sonic lore was the Sad AM cartoon. It's also the first times that I read the words seductive, promiscuous, and sex appeal in regards to a video game character. People were down bad for Rouge in 2001. They were real down bad for Rouge. She was practically the video game equivalent of Jessica Rabbit. And I mean, that was like what was I, like 8? Yeah, I was 8. It was just kind of weird to like look at the back, and I was like, hey, I recognize those words from various TV shows I am probably not old enough to watch. And then in comes Sonic X and just like nerfs Rouge. I think the 4Kids censorship staff were like the only people in 2001, 2002 that weren't down bad for Rouge. Yeah, it's weird to me that Rouge was the original. Well, I mean, Lola Bunny came out first. So I don't think it's proper to say that. But Rouge, I would say fur-pilled a lot of people. Definitely not me. Like, I think furries are just, like, whatever. Like, I'm not really into that. If anybody watching is into that, like, that's fine. But, not really my thing. I definitely do think this might be the first game I played with jiggle physics, though. I do know there used to be, like, a rumor that, Rouge's jiggle physics were, mapped to her... were linked to, like, her ears. Because her ears bounce, too. I do remember hearing a rumor that they were linked. They're not. Like, not only have I tested it myself for the sake of science, I've seen, like, a lot of other people, like, be like, hey, are these connected? They're not. Oh, yo, is there something over here? Oh, it's just a rabbit. Well, I mean, if Sega went with that original design for Sonic, I would be after a rabbit, but I'm not. Yosh! Honestly, Dean Bristow was too good as Dr. Eggman. I do prefer Mike Pollock. But Dean Bristow is just like... It's kind of like comparing the voices of, like, the English voices of Vegeta. Like, Brian Drummond, he's the guy that I prefer for, like, evil Vegeta. So, like, Saiyan Saga, Namek Saga, like, that's Vegeta. But then it's like, once you get to the Cell Saga, Chris Sabat starts to work a little better. I think for, like, slimy, like, super villain Dr. Eggman, Dean Bristow is, like, the best. But then, like, when you get to the more comedic moments, I'm like, Mike Pollock's got some good delivery. Like Sonic Boom is absolutely hysterical, because of him. I don't think the show would be nearly half as funny without the delivery of Mike Pollock. So, yeah, it is really funny how they kept that Japanese line. Because he's not supposed to have it, but he does. And I don't know why that missile is shaking. Oh, it was just eager. That's it. You know what's funny is, like, that's not the only time. This isn't the only thing I've ever heard somebody say Yosh in. I know in, like, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, Vegito still keeps his Yosh. Like, it's a big deal in the Japanese version. Like, he's like, Yosh! But then, like, they kept that in the English version, and I remember that. So, the 3DS games they're not bad. The 3DS games are more Metroidvania than they are Sonic. And I think Metroidvania kind of works for Sonic. It works a lot better for Sonic than it does Mega Man. Very hot take. Were it not for the performance issues in Rise of Lyric, it would have been more fondly remembered than '06. We would see recompilations and like fan remakes of Rise of Lyrics. I don't think it's a terrible game. I just think it is a game with a lot of issues. And a lot of those issues stem from the performance. Like the combat is not the worst that I've ever seen, especially in a platformer. Like if you've played any of the later Crash Bandicoot games, like Sonic Boom isn't super different from like Crash of the Titans. And people don't love Crash of the Titans, but I've never heard somebody go, oh man, that's like the worst game I've ever played. The one thing that I will give Rise of Lyric is I don't hate playing as the other characters more than I hate playing as Sonic. In this and Sonic Adventure 1, I absolutely hate playing as everybody except Sonic. Which I guess is... So I did notice some issues. Sorry. I did notice quite a few issues when I played through Rise of Lyric. So I have the misfortune of playing through Rise of Lyric twice. I played through it once on my own, and then I played through the rest of it with my, at the time, 4-year-old nephew. And there was no good way to play it. Now, the funny thing is, my nephew ended up stumbling upon a lot of the glitches. I think at the time the Knuckles skip glitch was patched out. There we go. No Spirit Bomb for you. At the time, a lot of the sequence breaking glitches were patched out. Oh, damn. Damn it. Nothing's as strong as my love for Latinas.
So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
Like, Rise of Lyric, is, like, it is not a good game. But it's a flawed one. It doesn't have anything game-breaking in it anymore, as far as I know. It just has, like, heavy frame rate dips. Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? Maybe I should do Shadow the Hedgehog after this. Because I was on a big RPG kick. Up until very recently, and then I was just like, you know what? I feel like playing Sonic Adventure 2. I like that the second stage doesn't have us playing as Rouge. It's like, dude, you've seen the Master Emerald. You literally saw it in canon 2 games ago. Also, if the Master Emerald's so damn strong, why does he need that and the Chaos Emeralds?
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Yo, I find it incredible that there is jiggle physics for Rouge. Oh, the second level is Rouge's. I thought it was Shadows. There's jiggle physics for Rouge in the stages. Oh, why does it look nerfed? I mean, I'm not... Okay, I was looking, but... Like, there's no physics in the cutscenes. That's the time you guys can control that. And you're just not going to? So the way that I have been told to experience Shadow the Hedgehog is so you get a 100% save file, and then you just play it on expert mode. Because expert mode is like there's no level objectives. You go through every stage in order. And, like, there's some good level design in Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, some damn good level design. Like, some of the best 3D Sonic level design. All you do is you just do the neutral objectives. You just get to the end of the stage.
Did you know that there are 10 animals hidden in this stage?
Omo Chow, did you know you can just, like, fly off a cliff? Or Omo Chow, did you know there's a reason why most animals kill their young?
Stand on the flying turtle to travel from this oasis to the other.
Oh, damn. So, like, now I'm kind of curious. What is the in-lore reason for why Rouge can climb walls? You know what? Her being able to climb walls still makes more sense than Knuckles. Like, damn it. Echidna's... okay, I've never actually seen what an echidna looks like. You know what? Oh, boy, that's a good question. What's more annoying, Omo Chow or the companions in Zelda? So... Okay, first things first. Really? That's what an echidna looks like. It's actually kind of cute. No, seriously, Google what an echidna looks like. They're kind of fucking cute. No, yeah. Just looks like a mini anteater. Okay, that's cute. I like those things. I'm glad I looked. Yeah, Knuckles has his fist nipples. Blue and white V. I would say Omo Chow. Because here's the thing, every Zelda companion, they usually only have one game. Like, that's it. They've only got one game to annoy you. Omo Chow's in Heroes, so Omo Chow has 2 games. No, he's in Generations too, I'm pretty sure. No, he's in more than 2 games. Behind the blue pillar in front of the pool statue. So Omo Chow is factually worse. Because he's got multiple games to get under your skin. Whereas, like, Navi and Fi, they've only got just the one. Okay, I know it's there. I'm just going, like, if I'm gonna go under... Oh, wow. Like, if I'm gonna go underwater, then I want to be 100% certain. It's in the LEGO Dimension. Oh, is he? I've actually, so fun fact, I've never actually played LEGO Dimensions. I'm not super into the LEGO games. I did know about it. Like, I do know about the Sonic content for it. It always fascinated me. 'Cause I like LEGO from a distance. And like usually whenever my nephew like drags out his Lego, like, yeah, I'm gonna mess around with it. 'Cause I mean, why wouldn't I? But I never did play LEGO Dimensions. So I actually didn't know that Omo Chow was in that. Did you actually know that there was almost going to be a Mega Man expansion for LEGO Dimensions? So we almost got a actual Mega Man LEGO minifigure. And that kills me because that would be perfect. Like, Mega Man is the one game franchise I'm like, no, like, why isn't there a LEGO set of this? Like, I don't even care if you do like Classic or X or Zero. But Legends would be great for LEGO. You get like the like that big thing you fight in the opening, like as a LEGO set. Oh man, I'd be right there. Like a Dr. Wily's Castle LEGO set. That would be perfect. I know they use like whenever they want to do like a big, yeah, and right. Sometimes they'll do like the, what is it? Jeez, not Ninjago, it's, but like kind of like how the mechs in Ninjago are built. They're kind of like Bionicles. Like something like that, but Sigma. Like, dude, I would have bought 2 of them. You need to buy Legends. I agree, man. Buy Legends. Like if you've got a PS3, it's like $10. And it's absolutely worth it. Like for, okay, the PS3's PS1 emulator isn't perfect. It's the worst way to play Legends. But Legends is a 9 out of 10 game. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, the worst way to play Legends is still a pretty damn good way to play Legends. That like, Legends is like pizza. I've never played a bad version of Legends, and I've never eaten a bad pizza. Pizza is always good. I am not even sure what the hell happened there. It does have faster loading times on Chrono Trigger. I know that because the only time I've ever beaten Chrono Trigger was on the PS3. I used to have the Super Nintendo version when I was a teenager. Like, I went to a pawn shop and I bought it for like $20. Back when you could buy Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo for $20. And that frustrates me. And I wish I wasn't so stupid that I would sell it. But yeah, like that's the only time I've beaten Chrono Trigger was on the PS3. And it does load really fast. Like, I've played every version, but I've only beaten it on PS3. And pew pew. Like, I know it does have like, the PS3 emulator does have faster loading than like, the base PS1. Yes, it cost a shit ton of money. So, back in 2008, there was this huge thing with buying used games from, like, 10, 11 years ago. Years prior, people didn't know what they had. So you could go into a pawn shop, and if there's like a copy of Chrono Trigger or like Mario RPG or Final Fantasy VI, you could get that for stupidly cheap because the people running the pawn shops, they didn't have cell phones. So they couldn't just like Google in the next like 5 seconds what a game was actually worth. And I was lucky because the pawn shop that I would go to in London, Ontario, was run by this guy in his 40s who was a little more knowledgeable about video games. But every Wednesday and Thursday, he would have his mom come in and run the shop. So I would come in on the days that she was working, and that's where I would get like my really good deals because I could like haggle her down a little bit, which is kind of scummy. I'm not gonna lie. I think Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo might have been around like $50 or $60 at the time. I got it for stupidly cheap. It wasn't complete in box. It was just the cartridge and the manual. But like back in 2008, 2009, like you could, price checking. I would say 2 things. Oh wow, I didn't even. Oh boy. I was not. So I was not intending on going into the Chow Garden, like whatsoever. This whole playthrough. But you know what? Nah, we're gonna do this. So I think 3 things ruined retro gaming. Price charting is definitely one of them. The other 2, so the smaller one that I would say maybe ruined retro gaming a little less than the other is Metal Jesus Rocks. Because now like people are aware of certain games, like certain rare games that you've never heard of, games like Popful Mail on the Sega CD, or like the PC-98. Like I don't think I ever heard of the PC-98 until I started watching Metal Jesus Rocks. The other one that completely fucked the retro gaming scene is James Rolfe. Because he didn't just bring attention to retro gaming as a hobby, he made it look sexy. He is like the Sean Connery of retro gaming reviewers. So we went from people being like, oh man, who cares about the Super Nintendo, when the PS3 and the 360 were around, and it suddenly went to, oh man, I need a copy of Earthbound. When I was a kid, Earthbound was like, you could maybe get a copy for like $120, just the cartridge, which still at the time was a lot. But that's not like $300 to $400. And Earthbound, like, okay. Here's a very fun fact about Earthbound. I don't know how much it cost in the US for a brand new copy of Earthbound when it was current. It was $150 in Canada. And that's because it came in an oversized box. Cue the AVGN joke of him going, your mom has an oversized box. Every copy came with a copy of the strategy guide. And my Walmart had a copy of Earthbound probably until, I want to say 2007 for $150. They moved locations and they just forgot that it was there. It sat beside a copy of Pokemon Puzzle League for years. So yeah. And I should have bought that copy of Pokemon Puzzle League. That was there until, like, the PS3 came out. Not the PS3, the PS4. Like, it was there for a long-ass time. I should have snagged it. You know what? We're gonna give him a bird, too. As for you, I like you. I appreciate you. Don't smile at me like that. I swear to God, I will just leave you in the water. Not you, though. You're just a little angel. Oh, yes, hello. I will leave him.
In the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up
And see, like, another issue that I have with retro gaming as a whole. So, like, I've gotten in the habit of reselling my games. And a lot of the people that I sell my games to, they pay $15 to $20 more than the actual market price. Like, I sold a copy of Pokemon Blue maybe 2 weeks ago for like $90. Market price in Canada is $54 to $70. I should not have gotten that much for it. I can tell who pays attention to the market price of a lot of retro games. I think I sold games to like one guy that I knew for a fact was going to play them. And that is the only person that I have sold games to that I was like, that guy is absolutely going to pay for it. Vintage stock. I hear that's a really good place to buy games. Man, the hair texture on Maria looks amazing. Holy shit. I don't remember it being that good on the GameCube. Like, that is a really good, like for a Dreamcast game, like, that's a really good hair texture.
People of this planet, I promise you. Revenge.
And pause. And open. And place. Like Metal Gear Solid is not a Final Fantasy anthology. Ooh, nice. So very fun fact. Excuse me, 1 second. Square actually still produces copies of their PS1 games, which is probably why their PS1 games haven't jumped in price, is because they actually still produce copies. I know, like, I worked at the Source, which is kind of like Canadian Radio Shack, Canadio Shack, and we still, like, they excuse me, wow. Before I stopped working there, they still sold brand new copies of Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, Chrono Cross, Anthology, Chronicles, Origins. You could get like a brand new sealed copy of Vagrant Story. No. They were all silver discs because they were printed on actual CDs instead of the black bottom ones. Which apparently was just like a little cheaper for them, like it saved a couple cents. But yeah, no, you could still buy them. My copy of Final Fantasy Chronicles. That's the one with 4 and Chrono Trigger. Was a silver bottom copy. I think I sold that one with my PS1, but like it was like $20. I was like, that's a steal. Granted, $20 Canadian isn't actually worth much. That'll barely get you a toy from a gachapon machine. So but yeah, no, like certain companies still do produce PS1 games. I think Capcom just recently stopped. Because I did have a so I had, as a teenager, a copy of Street Fighter EX2. Wow. And the copy that I had as a teenager was a black bottom game. And then I bought a copy off of the website when I worked at the Source. That was a silver bottom game. So I think they stopped recently. What? What is the purpose of, what is the reason of this? Is this so you just can't die on the first Shadow stage? That was weird. Is that a glitch? Is that supposed to happen? Well, I fell there, but like, wow, that was weird. Why does Shadow have jiggle physics? Rouge I get. Why does Shadow? Or maybe he's just got jiggle physics at that moment when he respawns. Well, yeah, what the... Okay, I usually hate when people say what the Sigma, because I think that, like, that's such a cringe phrase. No, I agree. What the hell? Yeah, we're just gonna slip under there. You can't tell me that Shadow didn't actually do 9/11. Look, Eggman, you can't just bomb the Twin Towers. I'm going to hell. Oh no, Sonic, I'm going to do 9/11! People died. I'm joking about an event where people died. If I were any more tasteless, I would be Tofu. Where's that damn second tower?
Maybe I didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, it's probably for the best that Sonic Adventure 1 didn't come out 2 years after it did. You know, what's actually funny is Sonic Adventure came out almost 2 years to the date. in North America. So that would have made it worse.
Chaos Emerald. Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'm going to get more Latinas. I'm sorry, that is the funniest damn meme to me. That is my equivalent of D's nuts. It shouldn't be funny. I guess in reality it's not. It just amuses me.
Be using the Chaos Emeralds to war.
I'm the world's ultimate life form. Farewell.
So I'm actually morbidly curious. Has anybody watching read the Archie comics? Because the Archie comics are an absolute mess.
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate
Like, I don't remember who it was
guess I'm going to
that
find the
put me onto them. I want to say it was Game Apologist. Who did like in the Snapcube fan dub whenever Shadow uses Chaos Control, he says Zawarudo. That is funny. I want to say it was Game Apologist that put me on to reading the Sonic Archie comics. And they are wild. Like just batshit insane. And I love them. I love them to a fault. It's to the point where I almost consider them more canon than the games. Even though that, like, there's no way they could be. Like, there's too much. What the fuck is that? Like, there's no way in hell they could be considered canon. Like, nobody could ever mistake them as canon. But I just think they're so insane that they're fascinating. I'm not gonna watch out for that damn thing. Like, no, like, the hell with that thing. You know what? I wonder if Rouge is where I got my love of leg kicks from. Because my first ever Muay Thai fight, I ended with leg kicks. And granted, I felt like garbage afterwards. Because if you've never kicked another person's leg and seen it break, like I drilled leg kicks for probably like 6 months. Straight. Just leg kicks. Just a jab cross leg kick combo. And I'm wondering if I like got that love of, for me it was Chun-Li. Yeah, Chun-Li's got some solid kicks. But like as a teenager I picked up Muay Thai. And, which I think, like, I got my love for Muay Thai from Sagat, definitely. But it was, I think, it was Rouge that was like, man, I want to learn how to do, like, some really damn good kick combos. Like, that is a good leg kick. Like, that's gonna snap a shin. Man, maybe instead of Cynthia Rothrock, Rouge should be a guest fighter in the next UFC game. I mean, I'll take Cynthia Rothrock too. Like she's legit. She is like the female Chuck Norris. At least of the 80s. God, what was that one movie I used to have with her in it? It was... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to remember the name of it, and I can't. I can't even remember the plot. Dig near the small step in the center of the room. Actually, speaking of, like, crazy martial arts facts, Al Bundy from Married with Children would beat the shit out of Conor McGregor. That is, like, the craziest martial arts fact that I know. And, like, okay, you go into, like, other Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts, like Keanu Reeves. You kind of expect him to be, like a martial artist. He was in a whole movie where the most memorable line is, "I know Kung Fu." So you kind of expect Keanu Reeves to be somewhat of a martial artist. You don't expect Al fucking Bundy. Like Al Bundy would fold a lot of people, and probably has. In the middle of the room. In the middle of the room. Middle of the room. Do I need... Oh, Jesus. Is there an upgrade I have to get? There's an upgrade I have to get. Oh, you bastard. Okay, so I've got to go get an upgrade. So, for whatever reason, my brother's girlfriend has, like, this weird obsession with Chun-Li, and I don't mind it. I'm sure he doesn't either, which is way more important. I like Chun-Li. I don't think she's better than Cammy. Like that's a hot take. I'm sure there's way more anime figures of Chun-Li than there is of Cammy. But like, nah, man, I'm way more into Cammy. Okay, so I gotta get the thing that lets me dig. Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ, what an asshole. Yo. Well, like, that's great and all, but, like, if I can't dig for it, what's the point in telling me it's there? Okay, this is driving me insane. I cannot remember where it is. Pick nails. Okay, I guess that's what the upgrade is called. Where is the location? In the eggfish chamber. Okay. I vaguely... Oh, nice! You're gonna have to... What state has the initials MO? So, I know that makes me sound really stupid. But in Canada, like, we've got, like, 13 provinces. And not 50 states. Also, I also look up guides in the middle. Yeah, no. I think I did it mostly during my stream of Legends, Missouri. Oh, nice. So I think the highest profile event that I ever signed up for was when Evo did their whole, like, hey, we're going to do all of Evo 2020 online. And so I actually signed up for... So I signed up for Killer Instinct, Skullgirls, and Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And I was livid because the tournament ended up getting canceled entirely. Originally, the idea is, hey, we're just going to do it online. And then it ended up getting canceled completely because somebody couldn't quit touching kids. And I was fucking mad. I was like, dude, look, A, don't do that. And B, could you maybe do that if you have to? If somebody has a gun to your head and you have to do that, could you wait till after? I would rather you just not do it at all. But like, I don't know, man, like, just that's not a very hard thing to do. Like, to just not do. But like imagine, I want to like sit down the guy that got caught for it, because it was the guy that actually like founded that started Evo. I want to just like sit him down and go, dude, like, you look at all these people in history that just never did this thing. Like that's a lot of people that never did it. Like you could just not. I was so angry. I don't think I came out of my room unless I had to go to work for like 3 weeks. And I feel terrible for like the people that he victimized. Like, I genuinely do. But at the same time, I'm just like, dude, I could have had my fucking... No, I couldn't have. I would have lost in like my first fight. I'm not good at fighting games. But I mean, like, I could have at least fantasized about being good at fighting games. For 5 minutes. Some asshole didn't, like, go and do that shit. I probably sound way more insensitive than I actually am trying to be. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ba-da-da-da-do-do. That took me way too goddamn long.
Too much time. It's a space
Yeah, I think Tetris would be probably a really fun competition to go to.
ark. Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing
What something I think would make for a really good esport is probably Dr. Mario.
to find out what
Or, oh fuck man, Puyo Puyo. Or like Tetris Attack or Pokemon Puzzle League. That would make for a really good esport. Like, Pokemon Puzzle League is like super super technical for a puzzle game. That is the only Pokemon game that I've ever, like, seen my mother play. And, like, I've seen my mom play, like, a lot of games I never thought that she would play. Competitive Dr. Mario would go nuts. Like, that would be insane. Puyo Puyo, where, like, things are a little more intentional, would probably be a little better. Excuse me. Especially because Puyo Puyo is like you can intentionally send somebody garbage in Puyo Puyo. I think in Dr. Mario it's like it's a little less planned. It's been a long time since I've like played Dr. Mario outside of I'm bored, I'm gonna play this for like a couple minutes. I'm not a puzzle game guy. I'm not good at them. That's probably the one genre that I will always be like, I am really bad at this, and I'm not afraid to admit that that's why I don't like it. Like, I don't like puzzle games because I'm really bad at them. But at the same time, like, competitive puzzle games are always fun to watch. There used to be this guy that my ex in high school knew, who was like a total weirdo, but for whatever reason, he was just like inordinately great at puzzle games. Like you put him in any other game and you could beat the shit out of him, but like you give him Puyo Puyo or Dr. Mario or Pokemon Puzzle League and he was just like fucking a beast. He was not bad at fighting games, but I just remember like this one time when I was like trying to learn Street Fighter 4, I ended up beating him with Dan, and he was a guy that would like regularly go to tournaments. I beat him. He beat me like probably had to have been like 20 or so times in a row. And then I beat him with Dan once, and he didn't talk to me ever again. I was just like, I know losing to Dan that's hard, but like after 20 wins, like come on, man, just take the L. I've taken so many L's in fighting games that like I couldn't even count them all. Fucking Vishnu couldn't hold them all. You ever see like the transformations in Ashora's Wrath? Yeah, Ashora couldn't hold them all. That's how many L's I've caught in fighting games. Which is partially why I don't like playing fighting games online anymore. Like, I used to really like playing fighting games online, and then now it's like, if I lose, like, I'll play Smash online every so often, and if I lose, I'll almost always rematch. At least, like best 3 out of 5, something like that. Like, I'll always rematch. Because I know I'm, like, not that great at it. But I still like it. Like, I still want to play it and have fun. But the moment... Oh, hey, there's Big the Cat. That's cute. But I've noticed that, like, the moment that I actually manage to win, my opponent is just like, yeah, I'm not going to rematch. I'm like, dude, like... You beat me 3 times in a row just spamming, Marth's counter. And I still rematched. At least give me that much. I know it sucks getting outzoned by K. Rool, but like still. Oh, missile. Wow. Imagine if you were on like your last little sliver of health and you just opened the door and walked into that enemy. Some would say that that is poor game design.
I should have tried a little harder.
Yarr. You kind of sound like a pirate there.
I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. Locke was the first.
I like that he calls him Professor Gerald, almost as if...
Not many people know that
Yeah, others would call that a skill... I would absolutely call that a skill issue.
weapons of mass destruction were This is one of
But like,
a weapon capable of
imagine it's your first time playing that stage.
the eclipse.
You just walk into that room and just like, bam, enemy. Right after the door. It's like you could have put him like a couple inches away and it would be less of an issue. I would definitely call it a skill issue. I think it is intentionally placed there to be a fuck you. Give me 1 second.
So that's why we needed the Chaos Emerald.
Oh wow.
To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
But not the Master Emerald. We don't need that. About that, Shadow. Oh, let me guess. You already... Yes. Yes. That was why I said about that. So, how did Gerald Robotnik know about the Chaos Emeralds? I wonder.
I've got a great idea. How about making a deal?
Deal?
When you grab that huge emerald, you said something about a reaction. A reaction that it may have with the Master Emerald. Now, if you could just let me borrow that radar, I may be able to help you. What do you think?
If I do, what's in it for me?
I have an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds may be. It may not look like it, but do you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewelry? Then it's a deal. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
Because that's your first name. Yes. That is usually how names work.
Having to come back.
I thought your middle name was The.
How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emerald be here on the island? Are you absolutely sure?
Well, believe what you want to believe.
Very well. Very well. Let's discuss how we're going to do this. I will go in first and distract the military troops, allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected. Then, Shadow will enter the armor, where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs. Once that is in place, we will blow up the whole island and get away before anyone has a chance to know what hit them. You'll have to sneak into the cargo area and grab the case. That's a challenge for such a worthy treasure hunter as yourself, isn't it, black girl? You only have 30
I think that's copywritten, Doctor.
get one try, so don't fail me.
Ooh, we're gonna go right into one of the worst stages. So you know what? We're actually just gonna take a, I don't know, 15, 20-minute break. I have not really... I've had like one meal in the past 2 days, and it's just because I'm a forgetful bastard. I genuinely forget to take care of myself. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to make a sandwich, I'm probably going to eat it. If I don't eat it, I'll just look at it awkwardly for a couple minutes. But yeah, we'll be right back. Just take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. Okay, we are back. And doing this Dr. Eggman level that I totally forgot about. Excuse me. Yosh. Okay. Whew. It is inordinately hot in this room. And I don't like it. Oh, yes. Large cannon, Vulcan cannon power up. Sweet. See, I find it weird that you have to, like, you get an item that Tails has to wait most of the game for, and Eggman just gets it, like, right off the bat. Because he's a boss. I mean, he literally is. He's been a boss more often than he hasn't been. Jesus, you know what? Let me just open this window here. It's ice cold outside, but it's sweltering indoors. For whatever reason. There we go. Usually I have to keep the windows closed because my cat tries to, he tries to, go base jumping. Doesn't even bring a parachute. I mean, well, that's exactly what base jumping is. It's like skydiving without a parachute. Yeah, he is a huge fan of it. And I really wish he wasn't. Because half the time I'm like, man, it is just burning in here. And he's like, you know what would be great right now? Kissing the pavement. I'm like, dude, like, come on. I did all this stuff to keep you alive and keep you from, like, dying and shit, and you're just gonna be like, oh, man. That ground's looking pretty damn tasty right about now. Oh, shit. That was a skill issue. Cargo area. No speed laws in the universe are gonna stop me. Also, like, how fast could you go, honestly, on this? I have no idea how the hell that happened. And now Eggman starts going fast. What's the point of that? Man, maybe one of these days I should, like, play through Crazy Taxi. Just start doing, like, Dreamcast stuff. Out of the blue. Like Jet Set Radio. Dude, it's been so long since I've played Jet Set Radio Future. That is such a good game, too. Like, holy shit. Yo. It's like, dude, you know who she is. Yeah, her theme is a banger. I can appreciate Amy's theme. Oh boy, did it lag? See, I like... Oh, wow. I like this boss fight is, like, midway through the, dark storyline, and then for the hero storyline, it's just like, no, you're doing this right away. Hooray! Steal the 3 Chaos Emeralds in 5 minutes. Oh boy. My favorite stage. That's why I do this.
5 minutes to be fun. Here I go.
It's probably just gonna be... I'm probably just gonna finish this level and then that'll be it for tonight. But, it's been... It's honestly been a pretty productive stream. It's lonely at work. God damn it. Oh, excuse me. In a cold box. Blue floor. You know what? We'll probably do the next shadow stage. Because I think that's coming right up. Of course. I don't think that has any relevance. A safe and A block. I know where it is, but like now I've got to open it. Ah, oh, damn it, Rouge. It's an A block. I know where it is. But I'm at the same time, like, how the hell do I open it? Okay, you can stop dropping frames now. Is the PC port of this just like not well optimized or what? Okay, why did you just drop me on that? Yeah, you see, Doc, I would really love to. This is why I hate this stage, is because of the time limit. Piled up containers. Okay. God damn it. Okay, that's a good start. Air conditioner to the security hall. Security hall is up top. Okay, that's the security hall. Okay. Then 3 cylinders. So what we're gonna do is apparently get hit by that. Okay, Rouge. Can you go down and, like, I don't know. Just to make sure. Watch out for the red laser. Red laser. It's actually, I mean, that could be a lot of places. There we go. Yes, you can. I could have swore I got the yellow. Oh my god. Okay, but I know where it is. and I know how to get there. And that's what matters. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. I hate that level so much. That is the least pleasant level of the entire game. Oh.
Herbert? Herbert? Like me?
Yeah, we'll do the shadow level, and then I think that'll be it for tonight.
I can't believe I've come this far. Just to fail.
I do hate how they reuse this boss fight like 3 times. Like, this is essentially the exact same as the as Sonic and Shadow's first boss. Okay, not really sure how that happened. There we go. He's got one more hit left in him.
Not bad, huh? I'm pretty strong, all right.
This is Rouge. I've got a small problem. I can't believe that I'm trapped inside this locked safe with a Chaos Emerald. I guess I'm not able to call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
And yes, here's the best level of the game. This level is so good that pretty much all of Sonic Heroes is just this. This, but not as good. Also, it kind of pains me that Sonic 3 didn't have like a jungle scene. Ooh, I wonder if I could. Oh, can I? Fuck, I'm good. I didn't think I could make that. I think this is where you get the light speed dash for Shadow too. Oh no, shit. I'm not so good. Oh, fuck. I thought I could make that. Wow, why are the frames dropping so hard? When your PC can run Mortal Kombat 1 like on max settings, but then Sonic Adventure 2 is just like, nah, man. Nah, you're getting 30 if you're lucky. Oops. There we go. Like, damn, if this stage isn't cool. Kind of wish we'd get like more levels with this kind of atmosphere and this much going on. There was Big the Cat. That was nice. There we go. Now on to the Sonic boss fight. That'll be fun.
That wasn't so hard.
It was easier, but it still had its issues. I didn't do great there.
Hey, that's
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found it. Faker.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh, you're not even good enough
I'll
to
make
be
you
my
eat those words. You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic. Bring it on.
If only you could like knock him off the stage.
No time to hang out with the likes of you.
And there we go. Oh, 20 seconds too. We'll probably see that stage, those cutscenes again.